doesn't even feel like Saturday. I did promise yesterday that I was going to go live and talk a little bit about Kempire After Dark Atlanta. But, look, I'm still like kind of catching up and trying to get things done, and didn't get things done in time yesterday. Then today was a busy day. Any live stream dates coming up, Brooks asks. What do you mean? In regards to the live show? The only one that will be live streamed will be the New York City show on September 12th. Tickets are now available for that. Just click the link tree. It's pinned in the live chat. So I've been watching season 6, and it's season 6 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm going to talk about it on Monday, but it's kind of weird. Now I get why people decided for us to watch that and talk about it again, because it's kind of eerie how similar it is to season 16, at least with like Portia and even Kenya. Kenya was evicted in season 6. Remember? I mean, she went to court for being illegally evicted, but she won. My name is Rashida. I rap like Shorty Love. You know what? Did you guys see the video? Hey, Alma. Did you guys see the video that I did earlier today talking about the Rashida and K Michelle of it all? I really want to know your thoughts on that. Like, I really want to know where you guys stand on all that. Kirk was posted up, with his 3 earrings. He was posted up dropping the receipts in regards to why Rasheeda is a bigger and better artist than K Michelle. Huh? Hey, Shamama. I remember you. I got so starstruck at the Atlanta meet and greet. Where can I message you to share the rest of the stuff I meant to mention? Instagram, if you have it. It was so great. We had such a great time in Atlanta. I have more photos that I'm going to share on my Instagram as well. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should. TheKempire. I have a lot of photos that I want to share and go through. I haven't had a chance to really sit down and go through them. Brooks, we're going to talk about the Hunting Wives in a little bit. Let's have some order. Before we do that, as everyone comes in, let me know where you're watching from. And then we can talk about things in an order. Hey, everyone. Hey. Who came to the Atlanta show? Oh, she said, I stand with my Delta Soror, K Michelle. And K Michelle pledged, right? She wasn't one of like the honorees. She went to college. Kendra says, Rasheeda got bags, a husband, a girl. Her career is over, all over the world. Tennessee's in the building. What's going on? Cameron says that K Michelle deserves to stay on Rasheeda's neck, especially when you think about the seriousness of Rasheeda trying to downplay the abuse that she experienced. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't see it for her either. Watching from Atlanta, I was at the Atlanta show. Such a great time. Thank you for a lovely night. Thank you so much. Hold on. Lovely Ash, thank you so much for coming. We had a really nice crowd. I definitely want to come back, of course, on like a Friday night so everyone can come. Yes, thank you, Leah. Leah says, yes, she pledged at FameU, and she was Miss FameU. Was she? I didn't realize that. She's a very educated, smart person. I think because of reality television, people think that she's not, and she is. And if she's going on Real Housewives of Atlanta, K Michelle's doing it strategically for her business. She has a country album coming out. She has businesses. To me, it makes complete sense. And this is going to elevate her brand from the Love and Hip Hop-esque of it all to a Bravo check, which is going to be bigger and a bigger audience. She's not dumb. Kendra says Team K Michelle. Dallas, Texas is in the building. Hi, Kempire, new member here. Hey, Tanya. Virginia, but originally from Long Island. A lot of people. When I was in Atlanta, there were a lot of people that were from like the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area that moved down south. And I get it. It's expensive to live in New York City, so I don't blame people. When you leave New York, you see how much you can get for your money. So, but there's so many people that have moved from New York to the South. And I know people think, oh, you're moving to the South is going to be like, racism and those exist. But I've been to the South. I have a friend that lives in a very like small town, but generally white. I have to say, I never felt awkward going there. And for the Black people that live in the South, they'll tell you the same thing. There's certain areas, of course, you shouldn't be after a certain time, but for the most part, it doesn't. It there were times here in New York that feels more awkward than it did in that small town of the majority white people. Just saying. Yes, you went for yodeling, K. Michelle. I do know a thing or two about K. Michelle. I did interview her years ago for Kempire Radio. Don't forget, guys, the Kempire After Dark. For those that came to the Atlanta show, thank you. Atlanta, if you want to come to the DC show, feel free. I'm just saying, one show is not the same as the other show. For the people that came to the Philly show, I don't know if anyone that came to the Philly show came to the Atlanta show, but if you did, you saw how completely different the shows were. Exactly, Miss Foodie, sundown towns. Like it does exist. Don't get me wrong, but oh, I need sugar. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I need to stir this. I have honey in this. Please hold. You guys can still hear me though. I gotta grab a spoon, and I need to put some. I need to stir. Now that damn song is in my head. Rashida got bags. Can y'all type the lyrics again in there, Frank? Have it. Her husband's a girl. Oh Lord. I can't with K. Michelle. God only knows what new thing K. Michelle is going to come up with on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I would love to come to Chi-Town. Again, guys, I might just have to come to Chi-Town off of just GP and just be right by the Bean and host the show right there by the Bean and get arrested for doing a live show and causing a crowd. Rashida got bags. Her career is over. All over the world. Brooke says that RHOA is supposed to start filming next week. I believe they said in August. I believe I'm actually surprised they're going to start filming in August, but I guess you got to do what you got to do, right? Look, Sierra says just come to Chicago. We'll do a meetup. I'm trying to get about the country. Okay, I was looking at trips like outside the country. I need to book something like ASAP. I think once I book that, then I can think about other places. You know what I mean? I think that will sort of like break the seal. K. Michelle said that Rashida has been the biggest fool on TV. Yes, I did a video earlier today, guys, talking about K. Michelle responding to Rashida and Kirk online. I think for them, at the end of the day, they just like to have the attention. For K. Michelle, she doesn't need the attention, but for them, they like the attention. If you came to the Atlanta show, I gave you what you wanted in regards to that Dr. G song. Hey, Kemp, I'm late. I'm currently watching Hunting Wives. It's crazy. We're going to talk about Hunting Wives in a bit. Right now, we're talking about Rashida got bags. When was Rashida a star? I mean, we know who Rashida is. I mean, some people probably got familiar with her from reality television, but I remember her from before that. I didn't really know her songs. I don't remember why I knew. Oh, because she had like a little group with Candy at one particular point. Right? Donna says, Kempire, you need a vacation ASAP. I do. But I do have a live show coming up in DC. So maybe after my New York City show in September. Superstar 7 says, Rashida is such a joke. She's delusional and her husband prefers her that way. Exactly. I said in the video that I did today talking about this. So if you want me to really break it down for you, what's been happening between Rashida and K. Michelle, check out that video and you can see what's been playing out, including K. Michelle clapping back. And K. Michelle just clapped back with facts. She wasn't even trying to be smart. She just clapped back with her facts. Kendra says Dr. G is a better artist than Rashida. Kempire. No, don't even do that. Don't even do that to her. Don't even do that. Like, I know we're playing jokes, but don't even do that. Because if you came to the Atlanta show, I played the full version of Dr. G's song, the extended version. I even did a little twerk to it. Exactly. Delana says that she was known for rapping in Atlanta. I know people in Atlanta know who Rashida is. But I think she spent so much time on reality television and her relationship being the majority of her storyline. People don't take her serious as an artist. So that's why you have this challenge now where people are saying, oh, Rashida, you going to the Rashida concert? Okay. Okay, so look, Denise says, let's not discredit Rashida, Team K, but Bubblegum was knocking back in the day. See? Josephine, extended version. You should have came to the Atlanta show. Are you coming to the DC show? No promises, because the way I change up these shows every single show, I might have moved on to a different song. Bumblegum, Bumblegum? What's Bumble? Bubble Gum. And Marry Me were good. They were okay. I mean, but those are like her biggest hits. But if we're going to talk about like one hit wonders, like those hits aren't like huge hits. Those are like, yes, your local, the people that know. But like internationally, come on. Legs to the Moon too. Candy 8 on that. I can't remember what that sounds like. I know the title. I don't remember what that sounds like though. Exactly. The meme says, no one outside of Atlanta has ever been checking for Rasheeda. I'm from South Florida and only learned of her on Love and Hip Hop. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure that helps pay the bills. That's part of the reason why she got the job that she got on Love and Hip Hop. So let's be honest. The kind of girl you could take to your mom is, Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video. It's easy and it's free. We're just doing a sort of a catch up. We were talking about Rasheeda versus K. Michelle. Any other last minute thoughts? I did do a video breaking down everything that has been said between the two. I just find it interesting that Kirk or Rasheeda would even try and make it seem as if K. Michelle's music career even compares to whatever they decide is her music career. Like, you can't compare the two. You can't. Like, she can go around the country, K. Michelle, and have shows. And she has been having shows for years. Rasheeda would have to have a show in Atlanta. I don't think Rasheeda could come to a New York and do a show. Like, I would probably sell out before Rasheeda. And I'm sorry. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying that she doesn't deserve more recognition, but this is what she's created for herself by focusing on the drama and being in this toxic relationship than her music. You know? Come on. Speaking of which, let's sell out DC so we can prove a point. Let's sell out DC so that we can prove a point, DC. Who's gotten their tickets for DC? Who's coming to my DC show? Sorry. Y'all know it's true. We've sold out in DC before, so. We've sold out in New York City before. We've sold out Atlanta before. Just saying. But I think she would sell out Atlanta. But I do find it funny that people are making jokes about it. Like, who's going to the Rasheeda concert? What's their son do now? I have no idea. I know nothing about Rasheeda. I know more about K. Michelle than I do Rasheeda. Oh, when and where is the DC show? My DC show is on August 22nd at Pearl Street, DC. It's not the same location that we've been doing for the last couple of years. It's across the street. Comora's across the street. Comora's across the street. Pearl Street, DC. But if you click the link in the chat or you check out the description, you can get a direct link. You should come to the DC show. If you've never been to one of our shows and you live in DC or DC proper, meaning like the DMV area, then you should come. Even if you don't live in a DMV area, if it's close enough, come. Sorry, Donna. I made some tea. Kendra says, I'll be buying tickets to the live stream New York City show. Thank you so much. Shout out to everyone that's already got their live stream. Yes, the New York City show is the only show that will be live streamed. So if you haven't already, be sure to get tickets for that. Buy your tickets beforehand. Don't wait till the day of the show. It won't be available for purchase after the show either, but you get to keep it for a week. So even if you're coming to the New York City show, you don't have to do this, but I'm just saying, sometimes when you're in the moment of watching a show, you kind of wish you could go back and watch it or watch that moment. That is your opportunity. Go buy the ticket. That way you're able to watch it. Why are they no longer doing Love and Hip Hop reunions? Probably just not profitable for them. It's a cost. Yes, tea is good. The DC show in January was a lot of fun. I'm coming solo again. And gosh, child, thank you. I asked the audience in Atlanta, I was like, who came here solo? Let me tell you, so many people come to these shows solo. So if you're hesitant to come to our show solo, don't. don't be hesitant to come. Make sure you get your ticket. You won't be alone. You'll make new friends. A lot of people made new friends from previous shows, this show. Oh, thank you, because Tanya says yes. You did a rewatch. Oh Lord, I can't even go. Yes, you did a rewatch in New York City a few weeks ago. Yeah, because I get a recording of it, but no promises that I'll be making it available publicly. If you're a member here, you can watch it. Ooh, what happened? Let me see. Allegedly last night, Atlanta rapper T Hood was, and he was dating Kirk's daughter, and Rasheeda's stepdaughter Kelsey, and the rapper got into an argument, and she called her brother. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Plus, Rashida rap like Shorty Love, so they ain't even leave. Kai is supposedly he, and oh my gosh, I haven't heard about that. K-Michelle freestyle being a better song than the majority of Love and Hip Hop's cast is nuts, but I still sing it random. Now you still sing that song. Rashida got bags. The whole entire audience lost their mind when she just sang that one line. And from what I hear, everyone kept on singing. They sang the rest of the song. The audience. Thank you so much, Natanya. Natanya Palmer. See you in September. The time is flying. This week will be a month away from the New York City show. Josh says, my boyfriend can't stop laughing at you singing that song. Wait, Rashida got bags? Can someone type the lyrics again? Because I need to know the full lyrics. I mean, I do know the full lyrics, but I don't know off the top of my head. Rashida got bags. Her husband's a girl. Her career is over. All over the world. She even laughed at herself in the video. Make you want to marry me. I think Rashida is talented. I do think she's talented, but to try and compare your career to K. Michelle is delusion at an all-time high. Kendra says, K. Michelle, Tia, Kemp, and 50 Cent are three people you don't want to beef with because it's forever. You're so right with that. I'm picking up my dog from the vet. He had emergency surgery to remove his eye. To remove his eye? See, this is why I don't want to have a pet. Like that would too much. Oh, thank you, Mr. Melvin Magic. I need to see you in here. Rashida got bags. Her husband's a girl. Her career is over. All over the world. She's a prune. Happy birthday, GC. And I'm healing from hip surgery, so this is a treat. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, GC, you called in the other day. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all the Leos. You know, I have a Leo moon, so I feel, and tonight is a full moon, y'all. Tonight is a full moon. Go out and look at them. I'm going to go on my terrace after this and go look out at the full moon. It's gorgeous. Rashida got bags. I forgot about she's a prune. K. Michelle is very talented. I mean, outside of the joking, she's very talented. Thank you for the concert. Kempire just needed the lyrics, right? Come on now. Keep writing the lyrics and I'll keep singing it. Thank you, Mrs. 0809. I did my skincare today. And I go for my facial tomorrow, so I will not be on live. You'll see a little bit probably on Monday. Don't forget Monday, guys, I will be going live to recap the first 3 episodes of season 6 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It really is kind of weird watching season 6 because this is when Portia is going through her divorce, because it's so eerily similar to what's happening in season 16. And you're seeing Miss Diane a lot. It's weird. It's very weird. And her meeting up with her sister and her mom. It's so weird to watch it. Brianna says, K. Michelle's a Pisces, Tia Kemp is a Scorpio, and 50 Cent is a Cancer. Water signs people are petty. That's true. That is very true. Kemp, you have to review Love and Marriage. It was so good. Psych. I know you were joking, because I have not heard that at all. And you see right now, I would not be able to go live with you guys and talk about other things if I had to recap that stupid show. Okay? Because I would have to be watching that now, preparing for tomorrow's live on it. I love no longer watching that show. Plus, I was just watching the first 2 episodes of season 6 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Alma says Miss Diane and her pepperoni pizza. Miss Diane looks very different. Not very different, but I mean, still beautiful. Portia looks very different. Not very different. Like, y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what Portia looks like now versus what she looked like in her first 2 seasons. Does anybody else like K. Michelle's Down in the DM remix? It cracks me up. She has a few mixtapes. Remember when they were doing mixtapes a lot? She has a few mixtapes that are really, really good too. You don't want to watch all the force multipliers? No. So do you think K. Michelle and Pinky will be joining the cast, or is it just a rumor? Right now it's just a rumor. But based off K. Michelle posting literally the next day a picture with an orange like dress and background, I was like, oh, she's joining. She's joining Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we will probably have a better idea once filming starts. I did not watch. I saw a clip of Law Roach on Project Runway. He's making the girls cry. Love and Hip Hop's crossing over to RHOA is dreadful, but okay. It was inevitable, though, guys. There's so many people in Atlanta that are on that show, and when they start going through all the, all the girls and they can't find anyone, it was inevitable that was going to happen. But to land K. Michelle of the people that have been on Love and Hip Hop is a big deal. Right? I agree, Shauna. Shauna says K. Michelle is so talented. I hope RHOA gives her country album a good boost. I agree. What I don't want to see for next season, though, is 3 people pursuing music. Okay? I don't want to see 3 people pursuing music next season. And I hope production, if Shamia and her cringy self comes back, they say you can't talk about music at all this season. And they've done that before, where they'll completely be like, no, that can't be your storyline. Or they'll completely edit it out. I don't need to see that. Kendra says, sidebar, if Shamia comes back next season, can we limit the constant singing? The TikTok clips are not complimentary. Did you guys see the recent singing one? Everyone was like dragging her. Like, Shamia can sing. I think people just do not like Shamia. It sounds like Drew is coming back. So, I mean, especially after the season Drew had, I would have found it shocking that Drew wouldn't come back. We didn't talk about The Hunting Wives yet. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about The Hunting Wives. Have you guys watched on Netflix? We're not going to do any spoilers just in case you guys have not seen it. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Anonymous just says, I got my DC tickets today. Thank you, thank you. Who's coming to the DC show? Tag Anonymous and let them know I'll be there. I'll be there. DC, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks now. 2 weeks from yesterday. I'll be in DC August 22nd at the Pearl Street, DC. That's across the street from the venue that we've used multiple times, but it's the same company. So go get your tickets. Meet and greet tickets are available for that show. We got things to get into. And I don't know if I told you guys this here, but I'm going to remind you, there's a story that is exclusive. No one's going to have this story because the story involves me exclusively. I have big news to tell, DC. So if you want to be a part of it, you better get your ticket. And it will not be live streamed. No, we're not going to do any spoilers when it comes to Hunting Wives. But I do want to say this. Hunting Wives, I had started watching it maybe a couple months ago. I watched episode 1 because I think someone had mentioned it. And for some reason, I was doing multiple things at the same time and I didn't watch it. But what I love about traveling for me is that's when I usually get to catch up on shows that I don't get to watch or recap. So while I was in Atlanta, I ended up watching like the first 5 episodes. So, and when I came back, I finished it last night. And there were some people who were saying that they didn't like the end. No, the end was good. But let me tell you something about Sophie. She worked my nerves from episode 1. Okay? Is this the Houston girls? Are they in Houston? Yeah. It's they're in Texas. Yeah. Hunting Wives on Netflix. It's only 8 episodes, but it was so good. But Sophie worked my nerves like nobody, like from the beginning, and then at the end, she worked my nerves even more. I was like, "You are a terrible mother." But there's some phenomenal acting. You remember the actress from Scandal? She was also in Shonda Rhimes's when she did. Oh my gosh, what's the name of that girl? The Russian girl that got she scammed all these hotels and she went to jail. She's still here. I can't think of it. She was also in that. She just transformed. She's a phenomenal actress. Oh, Sierra says the real villain is Sophie's husband. No, the real villain is Sophie. Go back and watch episode 6 or 7 on how, yes, Anna Delvey. That's, you know how many times I watched that twice, that series from Shonda Rhimes. Well, she's in that, but she's also in Scandal. You remember, she plays Jill. She plays Jill in Hunting Wives. She's a phenomenal actress because I don't even see any of her other characters. I just see Jill. Okay? But Sophie's the real villain. Because go back to like episode 6 or 7 on how Sophie met her husband. He was always rebound. He was always, I'm trying to ignore my other feelings for women. She was amazing as Jill. No spoilers, guys. No spoilers. Oh, Carnation says, I still see Quinn. I don't see Quinn. She's a phenomenal actress. She is a phenomenal actress. It's really, you know what Hunting Wives reminds me of? It reminds me of like watching Dallas. What else? What else does it remind me of? Like any of those like old shows from like the 90s. Brittany Snow is the villain in everything she's in. Quinn from Scandal. I was trying to remember where I knew her from. Yes. Quinn from Scandal. She's so good in this too. What's her name from This Is Us is in it as well. Okay, I can't remember her name. But she played one of the triplets. You know, triplets. She's really, really good in it as well. You know what I really liked? The cop. The cop that gets pow-powed. That's not a spoiler. You see that like in episode 2 or 1. I can't remember. Oh, Chrissy Metz. Yes, Chrissy Metz is in this as well. She's really, really good too. But the cop, Wanda Salazar. That's the name of the character. I like her. Her energy. I was just like, I like this character. I really, really like her. Flipburger says, "K Michelle, she's messy, and I'm here for it." You know what? Salazar's smarter than anyone that's in that damn. And the thing is, let me give you guys some spoilers. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me turn my notifications off. People can be so annoying. Look, people can be so annoying. Don't they know I'm live? Yes, Wanda Salazar. I really liked her character because everyone in that police station are less than smart. The police chief is gay. Come on. But I think well, now I don't think. Okay, spoiler alert. I feel like they're in a relationship for appearances. The police chief and his wife, because she's a lesbian and he's gay. Right? But here's the thing. Remember I said I have friends that live in a small town? There's a couple in that small town that's very similar where people speculate, isn't he gay and isn't she a lesbian? So this happens in small towns. I was like, what? Yes, the police chief's wife is a good actor too. I've seen her in multiple other things as well. There's a few familiar faces in The Hunting Wives. Oh, wait. Akima says, I know several couples like that here in LA. Really? In LA? Okay. But I have to say, seeing that couple on this show reminded me of the couple that I know about from that small town that people speculate about. And I was like, oh, there we go. So it really does happen. And he did the bending when being with her. So maybe by maybe. Look, maybe. Did you hear about Rashida and Kirk's children? Someone came in and told us a little bit about it. About someone being unalived. That's sad. Do you guys mind if I have a cracker? Look. Look. Oh, why you have a different name, Akima? Don't be coming in here with different names under a different. Oh, the whole town seems to be in a relationship with each other. Well, that happens with small towns. There's a lot of stuff that goes. It's not really a saltine though. I wish I had some salt on it. It doesn't. Jonah says, "Poor Kemp, you can eat. It's your life." I know, but some people will complain. They're like, "I don't need to hear you chewing. I'm hungry." Cammy says Kemp is a real Jamaican. No, I would have those other crackers, you know, the round ones. That's what I really need. But that would have a bigger crunch. Put a little butter on that. People put like mackerel and saltfish usually on it though. I'm not into all that. I got my broker's license. That girl can't be in these beautiful sites. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. Now I understand, Akima. Yes, there's also water crackers. Yum. See? I should have picked some up today. Damn it. You know, you just never know what you're going to feel like at midnight. But back to Hunting Wives. Hunting Wives is on Netflix. They're not paying me. But you guys ask me my recommendations a lot. I would recommend you watch it. I will say this, though. Do not watch it around children. There is some... yeah. Okay? There is some of that. Especially girl on girl. Okay? It's not for children to be around. So just an FYI. Foxy's probably sleeping. She's probably finally getting some sleep. This is an impromptu live. I had a great time in Atlanta. Shout out to the Batty twins. Shout out to Morris, who was our photographer. Shout out to Jamie. You know Jamie, Candy's videographer. She came to the show. I met her a few years ago when BravoCon was here in New York City. So that was the first time I met her and Don Juan. So it was interesting seeing Don Juan in these early episodes that I'm watching now, Real Housewives of Atlanta. We had a great meet and greet. City Winery was fantastic in Atlanta. We had a really good time. We had a good crowd for a Tuesday night. We had a very good crowd. Scotty by nature came as well. And I gave him up because you guys, when I was live, told me that Scotty was in Atlanta because I always knew Scotty to be in Texas, right? Was Texas that he lived? But he moved to Atlanta a year ago, he told me. So I was like, if you want, come to the show. It was very last minute, but he ended up coming. So we had a good time. Let me say thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Mellon and Magic, for the super chat. Mr. Mellon says, when Janet Jackson said doing the bending, she meant her husband was bending men over, not him being bent over in the movie. People get that mixed up. Oh, people were confused by that? Look. Alabama. Okay, Alabama. I just knew it wasn't Atlanta. I just knew it wasn't Atlanta. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video. We're almost at 200 likes. If you're watching the replay of this, be sure to let us know your thoughts on the Rasheeda versus K. Michelle. Let us know your thoughts on the Hunting Wives on Netflix. Let us know if you are coming to the DC show that I have coming up on August 22nd, or if you came to the Atlanta show, and let me know what was your favorite part of the show. And thank you so much, Angela. I'd love to finagle DC. It would be so much fun to bring college friends. They would love you. Thank you so much, Akima. You should. Orange Sorbet. Orange Sorbet, you come to all the shows, haven't you? Well, not all the shows, but you know what I mean. I even had to tell my friend that doing the bending means bending someone over. Rashida needs to worry less about K. Michelle and more about her and Kirk's kids. Jessica from Florida, living in Baltimore. Wait, hold on. Trying to go to the DC show. Jessica, why are you trying? Baltimore's not that far. Our host, Taria, is from Baltimore. Well, not from Baltimore. She lives in Baltimore and she's coming. Thank you, Madam L. And Orange Obey is coming from Detroit. I should go to Detroit. What are some venues in Detroit? I think I looked that up. Thank you so much, Kendra, for the super chat. Kempire, I have a new artist for you to check out. It's a UK artist named Elamine. Oh, I love me some good music. Elamine. Oh, I'm in Calabasas. It would have to be 25 hours. Ooh. Mixmaster says I'm at Market Days. Market Days? In Chicago? Thank you so much, MP. Shout out to Butter. You can get your discount code in regards to my skincare in the description. The Butter products are there. And they're back in stock when it comes to those silky soft towels. I love them. State Theater in Detroit. I was just thinking about it because I was like, I don't know if we have enough audience in Detroit, but you never know. People will come. State Theater. How much does that hold? Because we bring the boys to the yard. Thank you. Kim, could you even be Sophie for a woman? I can't stand Sophie. Someone said that Sophie's husband's a villain. I said, no, Sophie's actually the villain of Hunting Wives. Okay, Detroit's in the building. Okay, Detroit. I know Orange Sobe would be happy if I came to Detroit, so he doesn't have to come all the way to New York. How come it's not coming up, State Theater? Oh, yeah, what's it called now? It was originally State Theater when it was opened in 1925. It's now called the Palm State Theater. Let me see. I mean, I feel like so many R&B acts have shows in Detroit. Why can't I bring my R&B act there? Oh, it's called the Fillmore? It's not called Palm State Theater anymore. It's called the Fillmore. I think I did send something to them, y'all. I think I did send something to them. Let me just double check. He says, come to Detroit. See? We have a lot. I didn't realize how many people that we got in Detroit. I'm going to have to bring Miss Bernice out. It's 11/11. Make a wish on a full moon tonight. Tonight's a full moon. Is it a full moon in Aquarius tonight? 11/11. Akiva says, what up, though? Please come to Houston. I would love to come to Houston. Can you tell Houston to get back to me? I sent some follow-ups this week. Haven't heard back. Just saying. Full moon in Aquarius. We love you out here. Oh, hold on. We love you out here in Oklahoma, Kempire. How about a Midwest show? I don't know if Oklahoma would sell out, though. But you never know. I didn't think the DMV would sell out, and we sold out twice in the DMV. Can you play Miss Dr. G? If you came to my Atlanta show, we played Dr. G. And not a spoiler, but what did you think when Margot kept the door open in episode 1? I'm trying to remember. Can you give me more context? Yes, go to Miami. Sorry. What venues did you try in Houston? Oh, lose. I would have to go in my email. I know one of them was the House of Blues. Oh, the bathroom door? I'm trying to remember, like, what happened there. Because remember that's when she offered her a tampon, and she was like, no, I don't use those. Margot's is something else. I mean, I think, never mind. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. When someone was finishing and she kept watching. Margot is a freak. Oh yes, I see the full moon from my front balcony here in Brooklyn. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna go up to the terrace after this and go look at the full moon. I'm gonna go stargaze for a second. All right, Sabrina, you coming to the DC show on August 22nd? Oh yes, when Brad was Brad wanted to hook up with Abby, but Abby was like, I need to pray. And so she's praying and he's doing what he's doing to himself. And then she walks in on them and she just watches. All right, no spoilers, but then it leads us to something else later on. I'm still mad at Sophie though. I'm mad at Sophie from the beginning until the end. I got so frustrated with Sophie at the end. Oriental Bay, if you can DM me some of because I know you're from Detroit, let me know. Because we don't need a huge venue. You've seen the venues that we've done, so. Because if we can, especially for me at the end of the day, it's going to be whoever gets back to me first. If Detroit gets back to me before Chicago or Houston, that's where we're going to have to go. Just saying. I'm going to go outside in my air and walk outside after I get off with you and make a wish at 11:11. You should, Angela. What time is it in Houston? Are you guys, what, an hour behind East Coast? 2 hours behind? Flappers in Burbank? Isn't that California? I'm drinking too much water at 11 o'clock at night. The young black man was fine too, girl. Jamie? Can we talk about Jamie from Hunting Wise? Jamie reminds me of this content creator with the Doberman dogs. He kind of favors that guy. And they're both cute. And I was like, he's kind of cute. But he's young. He's young. I mean, he's playing a high schooler. I mean, he could probably be like 30 for all I know. But I was like, he's cute. And he had a thing for Sophie. Oh, so you guys are an hour behind, Angela. The East Coast. Jamie was cute on Hunting Wives. Who agrees? Raise your hand. I thought he was cute. Okay, I would definitely do that. I'm at work now, but I will buy my. No problem. No rush. Look, no rush. Flappers in California, but a great venue for you. Oh, Okima. And Burbank? Flappers. What a name. Child Jamie, I was so scared for him. I did not trust them with white women. I wasn't scared for Jamie for some reason. I probably should have been, right? I wasn't scared for him. But Jamie was cute. I'm glad, But you guys will see how it plays out. If you haven't watched Hunting Wives, again, this is not paid promo, but it's a good show. Yes, right by the Burbank airport. All the good comedians work it. Oh, really? I'm not a comedian, but... Angela says Flappers. That's what the venue's called. Oh, this is my Amsterdam mug. It's my Amsterdam mug. Guys, thank you so much for over 200 likes. If you're part of the replay crew, be sure to like the video. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comment section. And if you're in DC, get your tickets for our August 22nd show. If you're in New York City, get your tickets for the September 12th show. If you are anywhere else in the world and you want to be a part of the show, there's a live stream option for the New York City show. There goes Foxy. Oh, yes, can find somewhere in Burbank. The airport is cheaper and the hotels are less expensive than Hollywood. Oh. Something to think about. Yeah, it's always a great draw. Lunel was the last person I saw there. It's a great live. Really, Okima? Let me look. The name is hilarious. Oh, no, it came right up. Flappers Comedy Club and Restaurant. This actually might be ideal. So I would fly into Burbank as opposed to LAX. How far is Burbank from LAX? I mean, like Los Angeles proper. Because, if I come to California, I got to go to, because I went to Burbank, because that's where, it's a good drive, because I took an Uber from LA from whatchamacallit, like LA proper, to Burbank, because that was where Heather McDonald's studio was. So I took a taxi Uber, but that's a good drive. We can fly over the Big Brother house if you choose Burbank. Oh, what, Leah? We can hear you fly over the Big Brother house if you choose Burbank. Burbank is an hour away from LA. Traffic is bad though. I mean, if I was to do Flappers, I probably would still fly into LA, stay in LA, but I'm always going to get to the venue early for sound check and things like that. So I just wouldn't, Oh my God, Akima says technically LAX is 17 miles from me and it takes an hour and a half. I do remember it being a long taxi ride from my hotel to the studio, but she's not in Burbank anymore. Heather McDonald's. I remember, okay, you're in Calabasas. I mean, I guess it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I'll reach out to them. Flappers. I'm not a comedian, but can I have my show there? But will you guys actually come? Because the people that live in Los Angeles that came to my last show, will you come to Burbank? Will you come to Burbank? That's the question. If I was planning for you, I would make sure that there would be a 4-hour window for traffic in California. The way I know you will get to the venue on time. Oh no, Angela, I would. I mean, again, we always have a sound check before. I'm assuming they'll do a sound check at this place. If not, either way, I would get there early. Burbank is right outside of Hollywood. Try Zanies for Nashville, Kim. I probably wouldn't do Nashville again. No offense to Nashville, but I don't think logistically it would make sense. Kempire, your last show in LA, I flew into Burbank, took an Uber from my hotel near the airport, and it took 45 minutes during traffic hour to get to your show. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Foxy. Huh. Burbank Airport is much easier to get in and out of than LAX. LAX, I get it. It can be a little complicated. How is the Burbank area, though? Is there anything to see? A lot of celebrities use that airport. Why didn't y'all tell me that the last time I flew? Because I would prefer like an easy. I mean, LAX is a little, but I figured it out. I now know it. Akima says, "Don't stay in Burbank." Burbank is where the studios are. I know. That's why I went and filmed Juicy Scoop. Aren't the airports always doing some sort of construction? All the airports, even here in New York City. Thank you so much, Jen. Jen says, coming to the New York City show, can't wait. Jen, where are you coming from? Shout out to those of you that travel and come to the shows in other cities. I've had so many people from Texas, people from Florida, people from Seattle, people from California come to these shows here on the East Coast. So I appreciate you guys traveling and coming to the shows. The train is coming to LA much more than usual. Oh. Who is your favorite character on the show Hunting Wives, Camp? Definitely wasn't Sophia or Sophie. Margot's brother. Y'all saw when he came out and he was naked. Did you see what I saw? No, he's not my favorite character. LAX is getting a train. Okay. Angela, I can't pin it from here. Oh, wait, maybe I can pin it from here. Please hold. Actually, Angela, just go through the description. Go to the description of this video and you'll be able to find it. Or just go to Butta, BUTTAH, skin.com/Kempire. It's very easy. Butta, or one of the mods can do it in the chat. Last time I went to LAX, I had to halfway. Not Miss Sharon. Oh, Miss Sharon. It's the second link where it says get 10% off by clicking our affiliate link. Buttaskin.com/Kempire. For those that want 10% off of the Butta products. Miss Sharon, I had to have. Probably, I mean, a lot of times when you're trying to get around an airport, you don't know. You're just like, where am I? You start sweating. I get it. How did you feel about Margot's hubby? Dude, I mean, you all saw what happened at the end? For those that watch Hunting Wives, when he was like, you can talk to me, Margot. You can talk. You can tell me anything. And then she did, and you saw what he did. I was like, ooh. I mean, he wasn't a big character in it, but thank you so much, Scarlett. We check out Long Beach for a show. Long Beach Airport is hella easy to get. I didn't even realize you guys had all these airports in California. I always just think of LAX, but I do know LAX is insane. Right? Sierra says Margot should have kept that mouth closed. She really felt like she could trust him in that moment. Bring the Mess TV says, Kemp, what are you doing up this late? Chit-chatting, gossiping. I'm about to go take a shower and go to bed in a little bit because I got to get up early tomorrow. Not to recap that terrible show. That's why I can actually be live with you guys, so I don't have to talk about that show. Valley to Long Beach is a no-go for me. Sadly, I have to miss your DC show this year. Kempire shows are so much fun. Thank you so much, Scarlett. Well, Scarlett, get your tickets for the New York City show, the live stream. If you can't come up to New York, that's going to be a hell of a show too. Is there another airport in LA named by an actor? Is there, Brooks? I don't know. Long Beach and Burbank airports are the best. Really? How far is Long Beach from LA? Because I probably would always stay in LA because there's just business to be done. And like a lot of people I know are in that part of town. But I wouldn't mind going to like a nice, you know what I mean? Like a nice airport that's, nice. Oh, John Wayne Airport in Orange County. Okay. Yeah, the police chief was taking it. Did you see Brooks call Giselle rude? Brooks Marks? Oh no, you mean the one we never talk of? CM, I did see that, but her story was cringy at best. Like, read the room, girl. Like, what? You called Giselle the mixed lady? I wouldn't. Now don't get me defending Giselle. Heart and Hustle, Texas. That's that on. Long Beach Airport is too far from LAX. You'll be living in the 405. Well, note to self. What about Burbank? So I should just fly into Burbank? I mean, I wouldn't mind just flying to Burbank, but the taxi from Burbank to LA would probably be insane, wouldn't it? Yeah, go look at what she said. What what's her face from Real Housewives of Dubai said about Giselle. I was like, girl, this story is not making you look good. Awesome, Scarlett. Thank you for the support. Guys, you can also support just by liking tonight's video. Burbank is also far unless you are going to stay in Burbank. No. I didn't go to San Francisco. I would like to. What do you mean, Akima, get car service would be better for multiple days? What do you mean car service? You mean like hiring a driver? Okay, now things are inexpensive. Angela, that's what Brooke said from Real Housewives of Dubai about Giselle. She said she was rude to her, but she admitted that she called Giselle the mixed lady. I mean, I figured it would be expensive, but how expensive? Like, what are we talking? Dubai was put on pause. Canceled. Foxy said I had a driver in Vegas. Excuse me. Oh, okay, Akima. I've never done that, so that'd be cool. I mean, if it's going to be somewhat cheaper. Who thinks Mia will cross over to Atlanta? I don't think so. I think Mia thinks that she's going to cross over into Atlanta. I think Mia, in her lame brain ways, thinks that Bravo forgot and that Bravo isn't the same people that produce Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's definitely trying her best to do something. Just saying. Like, I just had a thought, but I'm not going to say it. I'll say it in my live show. She's doing everything but. I haven't been to San Francisco. I would like to go to San Francisco. I don't know if I would do a show in San Francisco, though. Don't think Miles, think time. You're right. I know, now she's dating Bobby Valentino. Did I find Margot's husband attractive? I mean, he's not bad looking. I remember him when he was younger because he's been around a long time. He's okay. Look. You know who was attractive, though? The police chief. The police chief was attractive. I thought Bobby Valentino liked his own kind. What do you mean his own kind? Who's going to retell her about Bobby being? No one. We don't need to. I hated driving and parking in San Francisco. I just did Vegas to Burbank, changed plans, so Uber from Santa Monica back to Burbank. That was a hell of a Uber. Around $50 with tax and surcharge, 80 to 90. From Santa Monica to Burbank? How far is that? Because let me be honest with you, I'll pay more from trying to get to JFK Airport. JFK Airport from where I live can cost like almost $100, if not more. What I do like that Uber now offers is the shuttle. That is definitely cheaper. Doing the shuttle, the Uber shuttle that they have now, I don't know if the other folks do any shuttles, but the Uber shuttle saved me a nice coin this trip. I tried it out for the first time after the Atlanta trip, going and coming back. I was like, oh, it takes a little bit longer, but it was worth it. Foxy says JFK is way farther than Burbank to LA. Oh, so then the price point probably wouldn't bother me then. Uber has they have this night shuttle program where different parts of the city you can actually just check the app and click the shuttle, and you can see if it's available in your area. I was like this. I think it was like $15 to LaGuardia. I was like, oh. Okay. It was like the best. And coming home, I did it as well. I said, let me try it when I get home. It took me longer to get home than if I just took a taxi, but I was like, I probably just saved myself, who knows? I live in Harlem. The JFK is that. See? It's expensive to get to JFK. I don't know if they offered the shuttle to JFK. Let me see. Because if they did, I'll do that too. But look at the charters that have files, but not sure for how far they go. Maybe New York City. Years ago, they used to have a shuttle in the LA area. Take the air train. I am not trying to take nobody's air train. Because then you got to get on the train with your luggage and stuff like that. Because the air train only takes you so far, and then you have to take that to an actual train. The shuttle, they take your luggage and they take you right to the arrival. Okay, so they do offer, okay, to JFK. They need to offer more, though. Look, they need to offer more. But how much is it? That's the thing. LaGuardia. LaGuardia Airport's beautiful. That's the only good airport we have. But JFK has a lot more international flights. Hey, love from London. Hello from Seattle, Washington. We do have quite a few people from Seattle that watch. I can't tell you the amount of people that have been hitting me. Are you coming to Seattle? We had a lady fly to Philly for our Philly show from Seattle. But Seattle, y'all weren't showing up like that for the tickets for the venue that we had. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. That tea was good. The highest I paid for the Uber shuttle was $20 to LaGuardia. I wish they offered it to. I think they're going to expand. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Lead. I think they're going to expand it. Remember, this is fairly new, the shuttle that they're offering Uber. But I like that. For me, I was like, oh, this is perfect. Especially where some of the drop-offs wasn't far from my apartment. I was like, this is perfect. This might be a spoiler question, but were you shocked about the youth pastor? I'm not going to even answer that because that might be a spoiler. I wasn't that shocked. I did car service for unlimited rides for $160. Car service for where? I like Newark Airport lately. I haven't done a flight out of Newark in a while. I mean, usually when I'm planning my trips, I do like all New York City airports just to see what's available. But always places I want to go to usually ends up from JFK. Just more international flights, especially for the price point. We were talking about hunting wise. I live close to JFK. Hit me up if you need a ride. Take the air train into Queens by the beach, and I'll get you to JFK in 20. Really? But that's the thing. If I'm on the air train, I've already taken a train to get to the air train. I might as well just. So if I'm going to JFK, I'm taking a taxi. Just saying. LA to Orange County and everywhere in between didn't have to keep calling. They waited. Oh, I know that's right. Yes, guys. So watch Hunting Wise. Team K Michelle. Thank you to Atlanta for a fantastic show. I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to wrap this up. If you haven't liked the video already, be sure to like the video. Who's offering? I need a ride. Can I book in advance? Foxy says, you're a mess. For the convenience, I'm usually in an Uber. Traveling can already be overstimulated. I agree, Alma. That's why I said for JFK, if there is no Uber shuttle option that's like nearby, if I have to get on a train with my luggage, I'm not doing it. So I will just take the Uber direct just for peace of mind. I can afford it. I work hard enough. And I'm honestly not going to be thinking about that Uber ride and how much I paid a week from that day. What's Waymo, Maureen? I don't know what that is. Atlanta just got an Uber shuttle. Oh, I didn't even check to see that. I took an Uber for my hotel. It wasn't expensive, though, for my Uber to... I did get into the wrong Uber going to the airport after the show, going home. I got into the wrong Uber. Because if you saw the guy's picture and the guy that came out, because he was picking someone else up at the hotel, but they both pulled up at the same time, and both their cars looked very similar, and they looked similar. But luckily, I kind of looked, and the other Uber said you got in the wrong one. I was like, wait. Luckily, we corrected it very quickly. Oh, the Waymo's the driverless car. I would try it. but no. No Uber shuttles in Atlanta. I'll see. I didn't see that as an option. So, oh, they have them in parts of Texas too. Don't the yellow cabs from the city charge a flat fee for fares into the JFK? I think was like 50 something. I think I did see an option for Uber shuttles in Atlanta. I think they sent me an email because I used Uber shuttle to get to LaGuardia. I think they did send me an email about that. I just was like, whatever. It's not. I wasn't. My hotel wasn't far from the airport. It really wasn't dramatic charge. I did Waymo around Santa Monica. They can get on the highway now. Oh, do the ride shares when they verify your ride, ask for Kempire or your government name. I mean, I'm supposed to do that. And normally I would do that. And normally it would say, like, are you blah, blah, blah. And that just didn't happen. It really just was like a chain of events where it was just like, wait, huh? Again, if you saw them, you would be like, oh. But yeah. Oh my God. The only problem in Vegas that I had during BravoCon weekend, it was like a mess getting Ubers in Vegas that weekend. It was a mess. Like you would wait for a long time. They couldn't find you. I was like, it was such a mess. That's why I'm like, and people ask me if I'm going to BravoCon. I'm like, I don't care to go to Vegas. No offense, Vegas. I don't care to deal with any of that. Adele's not performing, so there's nobody I need to see in Vegas this year. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the Backstreet Boys though. But that's about it. And I don't know if they'll even be in town when I come out, if I was to come out in November. But no. No. Vegas is a car service or cabs only. Bring cash for the cabs. It's cheaper. I ended up taking a cab from BravoCon one of the days because it was so bad trying to get an Uber. I was like, this is terrible. So I ended up taking a cab. I don't remember how I got the cab, but I ended up getting a cab. And it was better. Oh, Angelique said, Backstreet Boys was great. My cousin at the show right now sending me pictures. See, I saw the video on TikTok and I was like, oh, this show looks amazing. At the Sphere, it looked really, really cool. I did, and it's so funny because right where BravoCon was being held, and it would be held the same place, the tram is right there. But I was like, I'm not trying to get on nobody's train. I don't know where this is taking me. I really should just taken the tram. It would have taken me because I was staying on the other end of the strip. If someone magically gives me tickets to go to BravoCon, then I will do all of what you're suggesting. But at this particular point, I'm not. For those that want to know more about my skincare routine, all brought to you today by Butter. You can get 10% off with my discount code. Check the description. I'm also coming to DC for our Kempire After Dark live show, a night of hot topics, tea, all of that. Have exclusive story to tell DC. Tickets are available in the description. And then New York City is September 12th. Tickets are available in the description, and there's a live stream option only for that show. Kim, you should come visit Rockaway Beach, Queens in the summer. There's a beautiful rooftop hotel with a dope pool and restaurant. Maybe even do a show there. I probably wouldn't do a show there, but I'm sure that's wonderful. All right, y'all. Everyone have a fantastic night. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for almost 300 likes. Can we get to 300 likes? People that are watching, can we get 300 likes? Keela says, Kempire, I met you, at the BravoCon in Vegas. Let me say the skin in person is ridiculously great. Well, guess what? My skin has gotten even better since then. Because if that was the one in Vegas, that was like almost 2 years ago. The skin has gotten even better since, and I'd say that humbly, okay? I say that humbly. But if you thought the skin was great then, you should see it now. Who are you liking on hunting wise? I have to say Jill. I like her character. I don't really like her, but I like her character. I like the acting. I know we don't talk to Valley here, but Andy was wild on the reunion. He's so tired. Oh, was he wild? I'll check out Flappers. Derek, the show went amazing. Thanks for asking. Can we get a side group chat for those wanting to do BravoCon this year? Huh? Well, I mean, who are you most similar to? None of them. None of them. Okay, maybe Jamie. That's the most similar because he's black and he's male. There you go. Did you see Kirk's daughter's boyfriend? Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit earlier. And his mom is blaming Kirk's daughter, and Lord have mercy. The drama. I did see that. Foxy says, I'm going to BravoCon, not me. Unless someone magically says, Kempire, here's some tickets. I am not going. And even then, I'm like, I got to figure out hotel. I got to figure out, Lord. And I still haven't figured out where I'm going for my own personal trip. Yes, 2 Foxy says, Kempire, see you in 13 days in DC. See you soon, DC. Ticket information is in the description, along with my butter skincare routine. Look. Let me go. Actually, I'm going to go wash my face now. All right, y'all. Y'all keep trying to keep me here, and I'm leaving. Bye, y'all. See you guys later. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. I already went to Portugal. Good night, y'all. Thank you for 323 likes. Bye, y'all.